Welcome back, you guys. All right. Well, what a fantastic episode today was. But here's the thing. I'm very hot. It is 1,000 degrees in New Jersey right now. We have hit another fucking heat wave. So I need to wrap this baby up. It is time for We're Done. Welcome back to the Shmee Show, my friend, Kelly Fitzpatrick!
Hey! Hi, Sam. Thanks for having me back.
Oh, God, I fucking missed your face.
I missed you so much.
We talk every week.
We do.
And going 2 weeks without each other
If not, every day. That's the thing. I was just saying this to Sam before. I was like, I kept going to text Sam, like, hey, how was your trip? How was your trip? And then I was like, no, he's still there!
I'm sorry, but whatever. I'm back now, so.
It's fine. You were with family or whatever.
Whatever. Fuck your family.
Oh.
So how was your week, Kelly?
It was good. I mean, this week, I will say, has been the first week in a while that kind of went quickly by.
Good.
I don't know if that's good anymore. Time has kind of blended together. People are like, oh, savor the moment and whatever. But, no.
We gotta go.
Weird.
Wrap this bitch up.
Kind of. It's weird that I've become a person that's looking forward to the weekend because I spent so many years of my life working on the weekends, and now I'm kind of like,
yeah.
Even at night, it's just kind of like, what is this 9 to 5 nonsense that I still haven't figured out?
Yeah.
It's been months.
I don't miss it. I do not miss working a 9 to 5 at all. Never will do it again.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's comforting.
I love you. You know I love you. Okay, so I have a story that I need to share with you. I haven't shared this on the internet yet because as it was unfolding about my trip to Michigan, I was like, this is some good Shmee Show content. This is the most we're done moment I've had all season.
I'm ready.
So
Damn.
I love taking early morning flights because you just wake up, you get in the plane, you get there, you're done. There's no thinking.
I do too, actually.
Right? I'm like, why all the games? Why all the kaflama? Let's just get there.
I have no desire to go see what's at the Hudson News 4 times in a row. I do not need that. Yeah, no. I also am an early morning flight person.
Thank you. Because then, Kel, everyone on that flight is also there for business. No one's there to fuck around. We're all here for business. We all want to sleep. We all want to get on the plane and get to our destination and then get rocking and rolling.
Yeah, no one's taking their 3-year-olds for red eye. No one is.
No. So I woke up at 3:30 in the morning and I, took my Uber to Newark Airport. It was fine. Everything was going great and, dandy. So I took my entire desktop editorial suite to Michigan with me. Okay, so this is where the problem. Okay, so I bought a very expensive large travel case.
Right.
And it is all not FDA. What the hell is the TSA certified?
Yeah.
It'll fit on an airplane. It'll pass. It doesn't weigh a lot. Whatever. So I knew it was probably going to weigh more than 50 pounds just because the computer just weighs 10, but the case is fucking 50 pounds.
Right,
of
because
heavy
it's going in right.
Yeah. So I was prepared just to pay the extra $100, whatever the hell the stupid surcharge is for an overweight bag. So I get to the airport, I get to the, kiosk situation, I do all the shit, and the woman's like, there's something wrong, with your tickets. I'm like, okay. She's going through all my stuff. She goes, everything checks out, but for some reason, it won't let me process you. I'm like, I guess that's really weird. And she weighs my bags, and she goes, well, this one's overweight. And I was like, okay, that's fine, I'll pay for it. She goes, I know, for some reason, it's just not, the computer is not allowing me to process your flight. I'm like, okay. She goes, can you go over there to the other kiosk? I'm like, sure. So I go over there, and so I was taking 2 planes, one to Chicago, and then taking basically a pond hopper tiny plane to where I was going in Michigan.
Right.
Normally seats about 10 to 15 people. The pilot doesn't even get separated from you. You just see the pilot flying a plane. It's a very weird
I've taken
experience.
one of those before, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, do you want a break? Want me to hop on and
right? Yeah.
So,
hey, bud.
Yeah, it's so weird. So the next woman to help me scans my bags again, and she goes, "Where are you going?" And I was like, "So and so, Michigan." She goes, "Yeah, you're not getting there today." And I was like, "Why?" She goes, "The second airline you're taking has a very strict no bags over 50 pounds policy per person." I said, "What?" But like, what if I weighed 300? I'm like, me and the bags together could be one person. You would let that person on the plane. And she goes, first of all, I've never heard of this airline. Second of all, it's called Boutique Airlines. It's very important. And she goes, second of all, like, I don't know what to do. I've never had this problem before in my 30 years of working for airlines. So then she goes and sends me to another kiosk. And at this point, I'm like, I'm not worried about missing my flight. Because again, I got there so early.
Right.
So the next thing I know, it's like an hour goes by and I still haven't been helped. I'm still in line. And then I eventually get to the woman and I explain the situation and she was not having it. When I say this was her attempting to call the other airline to figure out why, she goes, they didn't pick up. I was like, yeah, Kel, I was like, okay, so can we try again?
No.
So she was not having it. While I'm about to flip out on them because at this point, I will then miss my flight, there was a full-on Karen literally flipping out. I don't remember what she was saying, but she had all these receipts, all these printouts, flipping out about overcharges. And I was like, that could be me right now. But I'm not going to be that person. And me not being that person better give me some good fucking karma for dealing with the situation. Because in the end, that airline did not let me on the plane with my computer. So my dad had to drive 4 hours to the Minneapolis airport because I had to fly into Minneapolis instead of Chicago to come pick me up. My cousin got me, drove me halfway, and it was like a drug deal. So my cousin picked me up, drove 2 hours, met my dad at a restaurant in some random fucking part of Wisconsin, traded me off like it's like human sex trafficking going on, and then got into my dad's car, and then we drove the rest of the way to Michigan.
Oh my God.
So how about this though? It's a good thing that I didn't get on that plane, Kelly. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because my family hid from me on purpose. They did say this to me. They purposely hid this from me about this airline. That the airline was being kicked out of the town that I was flying into because in the previous month or two, a emergency door has flown off of the plane while it was taxiing. And while in flight, one of the wheels fell off while flying over Chicago, landed in someone's backyard. And when they landed the plane, they were like, well, that was a weird bumpy landing and a lot of sparks. Oh, it's because we landed with one wheel. And then,
hold on. No. Hold on. Your family hid this information from you after you had booked your ticket, so you wouldn't worry.
Yeah. I was like,
okay. I thought for a hot second you were like, they hid it from me because it was cheap. And
no.
Sam, we have another thing to talk about.
Your family wants you dead.
You are now my child, okay? I'm adopting you even though you're older than me.
Yeah. So the airline, Boutique Airlines, literally was going to be kicked out of Ironwood, Michigan. But then because of all these issues, they didn't want to deal with the lawsuits. So they're like, we'll leave peacefully. We are so sorry for the disturbance. We will leave now.
Nothing on a Friday like some small town airport drama. What the fuck? Really, dude?
I was like, no, honestly, no wonder they have a strict 50-pound policy, because that plane's going down.
Because the plane is made of Lincoln logs and super glue. What? Are you kidding me?
What the fuck?
I've always thought it was a tad suspicious that it was like, oh, we have to limit our bags. But you can, pay for it, though. And it's like, it's gonna make the plane the same weight!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And not only that, but my stepmom goes, if you're, gold status with United, you get 75 pounds of bag. Yeah. So, for free. So, clearly, but yeah, so that's what happened. I could have died. It would have been a very traumatic death, and an abrupt end to my story. So, I'm glad that I am here with you guys today.
I would have had a lifelong vendetta against Boutique Airlines. Number 1, your name's stupid. Number 2, you killed my friend.
Too funny. So yeah, that was what had me this week, last week, 2 weeks ago, whenever it was, being like, I'm done. All right, guys. Well, that was today's show. Thank you so much for stopping by and always making my Tuesdays an event. I love doing the show, and it was nice to take a break, but I'm happy that I'm back because at this point, we only have 4 episodes left of the season, so buckle up. Thank you so much to Egypt for coming by the Shmee show, and obviously thank you to Kelly Fitzpatrick for always bantering and being the best non-conjoined twin one could ever ask for. That was weird. I don't know what that meant. Anyways, so next week on the show, we have singer-songwriter Taylor Tote stopping by. Normal interview, but also she'll be doing a live performance of one of her songs live from my apartment. It is gonna be sick, just you wait. All right, guys, have a fantastic week. I will see you all next week, and always choose 100% pure joy. Bye!